Okay, so, hey guys, this is said in post. The audio you are listening to is all said in post because I was a complete idiot, and the entirety of this episode you're about to watch, I filmed and forgot to turn my microphone on. So I was sat there talking to myself and playing the game the entire time, and I just had no volume. There is literally no volume for it at all. It's not that it's not that the file was corrupt, I just forgot to record it. Because apparently I'm just a complete idiot. So I'm just gonna go through it, and I'm gonna watch it and then speak what I'm saying, basically, roughly. And it's gonna be janky. But you'll get the idea of what happened, because it was it was a good episode, and we got a gym battle done, and yeah. So I'm just gonna jump into it, and here we go. So, yo, what's up guys? My name's Craig, but you can call me your quirky ninja, and I am back here today, guys, to play some Pokemon Dark Rising Nuzlocke. Today I'm just gonna transition over, as I always do, my nice transition over. So, I was scared by the end of last episode. We lost a Pokemon, and yeah, this is me trying to work out how to point, because apparently I don't know how to point at like a box or outside of a box when the camera's revert. Apparently I'm an idiot and can't point. Apparently I'm an idiot. This shouldn't be new news. Apparently I'm an idiot. But we have had our first death, and Quigley has died, and it is sad. But that scared me. So I've done some grinding, and you would have seen the grinding montage at the beginning of this video. So I'm going to jump in and show you the Pokemon. And as you can see, our new arrival is Spaghetti. We have got Spaghetti the Tangler has joined the squad, and I'm going to start by showing her off to begin with. Spaghetti is the new and exciting member of the squad. I decided to add her in because we lost the bulkiest member with Quigley, and we needed something else that was real bulky. So Spaghetti fills that role in a different way, but in a good way. So everybody's up to level 25. Spaghetti's got Chlorophyll, which is useless with 39 speed. That is not useful at all. But she's got it, so here's hoping it comes in useful at some point. But she's got 71 HP and 59 defense, which is pretty dang bulky. That's pretty nice, that's pretty meaty. And hasn't actually got a bad special attack either. 56 special attack isn't bad at all. So that is Spaghetti, that's our newest member of the squad. She's packing, I'm going to try and sort out how to like rearrange things, because again, rearrangement is nice. She's packing Vine Whip, Absorb, Poison Powder and Growth, which is the setup that she has. It's pretty good. She deals some damage. Probably never going to click Growth with her, to be fair. She's not going to be particularly offensive, but I've given her Poison Powder so that she can be a wall instead of a tank instead of a wall. We've got Anita, who's also level 25, got Fire Punch, which is so strong and just kills things so easily. We've got Keely, who has learned Knockoff, which is 80 base power in this game, which is very good. We've got Turkey Burb, who has learnt Pursuit, so we can also kill all the Quigleys, which makes me sad. Look how sad my face is. Look at that sad little face. Oh, don't you just want to punch it? And then we've got Bye Bye, who has literally not changed at all. And finally, we have got Cynthia, who has learnt Dragon Claw. 80 base power to Dragon Stab, coming off of... Whew, you're going to see, as I switch over in a second, you'll see what attack stat is coming. 71 attack! Instead of the 39 the Dragon Breath was coming off. Woo! Woo, woo, woo! That's very nice. That's very, very nice. But that's the squad. Everybody's got their own abilities and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, that's the squad. I'm just going to heal up because I forgot to at the end of the grinding, and I believe today is gym day. I mean, I know it is because I'm saying this after I recorded it, and I know exactly how the gym battle went. So I went here to pick up some more potions and stuff like that, because I didn't know how this was going to go. Turns out it's a fire-type gym. I didn't know that. I was expecting it to be something similar as normal, but I suppose a rock-type doesn't have to be the first one, just because that's the first one in the base games. So, I don't know. It's a fire-type gym. That's cool. That's really cool. So I picked up 12 potions, just because I needed to top that up. And it was fine for all the other stuff, so moved on. Saw what this lady was talking about as well, because I remember she was selling something. And I remember here, remind me, Craig, remind me later on, come and buy a leaf stone, because that's how Tangler's going to evolve. So, leaf stone coming my way later on, hopefully, if I remembered. We're going to jump into the gym. Just going to wander on into the gym. What does it say? Flamin City Gym. Fiery. The Lady of Inferno, Queen of Desire. It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. I had a chat with this one. The one showed. Wait, who are you? I'm really tired of asking people that. Will you accept my service? Now, that depends on what your service is, love. I say yes here. I say yes here. Very well. My name is Terraria. Fiery uses fire Pokemon. I've been following your progress, and I must say, you haven't seen any water Pokemon to get the upper hand. Lies. However, your dragon is the best bet to win. Truth. I do have a water Pokemon. I do have one. And her name is Keely. And she will be very good. Very, very good. Very, very good. Keely is nice and strong, and we challenge this dude. Stop right there, kid! My queen will not have to waste her time with you. So we jump into the battle. Just imagine there's the battle theme playing. Dum 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 dum. Cyndaquil and dum 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 dum. Keely, Cyndaquil, Bubble Beam. That's a dead Cyndaquil. And here I literally just Bubble Beam everything. I just Bubble Beam absolutely everything. Charmander comes out. Do I want to switch? No. Of course not. I can Bubble Beam with Charmander. I'm very quickly learning in this gym that I over-leveled. I over-leveled a lot, and because I got scared of Dark Boss V, I over-leveled, and I'm literally 11 levels above these Pokemon in this gym, which is awful, Craig. Why did you do that? What a way to just suck the fun out of a game. But I got very scared, so hopefully it means we won't need to grind for a good long time. That's the only benefit I can think of. But Keely got hit there. Chimchar used Fake Out, so that was a thing. That happened. Didn't do enough for even if it just swapped in and out and in and out and in and out for it to be able to kill by the time that it lost all the lives of the Pokemon available. But then I started thinking here, like, what's going to be the last Pokemon? Because I don't think there's Generation 6 Pokemon here, and this guy has 6 Pokemon. I was like, is it going to be a Charmeleon? Something like that. No, it's a Quilava. So I was almost right, which I should have expected because it was a Cyndaquil that led. So, Quilava, which is cool. And they outspeed and actually get an Ember off, which does nothing because I'm level 25 for some stupid reason. And I don't understand why. I do understand, but I'm way too strong now. But yeah, that's cool. Trainer Liam down at least. We earn a bit of money, and then I just move straight on up. He's doing good. Check PP on Bubble Beam because I used a few then, but I literally used 6 because there was 6 Pokemon. And then, as always, before a big fight, always save your game. Always save your game. Always save your game. Hello, Challenger. I came up with a voice for it, but I think I'm going to do some different voices. I see this is your first gym battle. Yeah, I don't think I'm weak just because I'm new. I've seen your battles and tactics on TV. Well, you seem like a bright beginner. However, you don't seem to be wise. Some of my followers can be too soft. I'm curious if G. Blake's spawn. Quirky Blake, at last we meet. Now, this is me debating about calling myself Quirky, because Quirky Blake is an awful name. How did you know my name and dad? Because I am Lord Darugus. This last image will burn in your eye. An eye? What are you? And then this eye appears for the battle sequence, and then there is literally nothing about it. It's just Flannery. It's Darugus host Fiery, who sends out a Ninetales, which is level 15, so we're 10 levels above. And then this is why it took a moment for me to get into this match, because Double Beam wasn't doing a whole lot. This is why I'm not over leveled. This is why, because for some reason, Ninetales is level 25 crawfish bubble beams. But at least I made her use her potion earlier, I guess. But that's because the sun's up. And she has Sunny Day on literally everything, which is actually a brilliant counter to water types, because it just nerfs their power completely. And I was real worried in this bit, especially this bit, because I was thinking maybe they have Solar Beam. If they've set the sun, what a brilliant way that would be to counter water types. So I was a bit scared. I almost knocked off at one point, and I was like, I should have done because of the citrus berry. But Keely manages to come through and gets the Ninetales nice and low, doesn't actually kill it. And I decided at this point, you know what, I'm just going to swap out because I don't really want to have to spend 20 turns healing. So I swap out into Cynthia. And then Cynthia proceeds to literally kill everything. Cynthia just murders everything on her own, and it is terrifying. This is why I'm literally double this thing's level as well. So I'm over leveling, but I literally just bite and dig and dragon claw everything to death. Literally just do that, that's all. Keely grows to level 26, and Cynthia, I think at some point, grows to level 31. But yeah, this is the match. I literally just dig, everything's at -1 as well because of Intimidate. I literally Oko everything bar a Torkoal. I think it's just the Torkoal I don't Oko. I literally Oko everything. Which I suppose isn't that fun or exciting, so I will talk about a story this time. Story time with Craig. Well, Cynthia cleans up. So, I have started running a D&D campaign on Sundays for a mate of mine. Oh yeah, this is the big black box that doesn't really make any sense. It's a big black box. So, I'm running this D&D campaign for a bunch of mates, and they're level 2 at the moment. They're about to level up actually I'm going to let them jump to level 4. But they're level 2 at the moment, and literally everywhere they have gone, they have died. Their first encounter was with a manticore, which they had an option of 3 places they could go to. One of which I had realised was quite scary, so outside of game I had told them, this one's quite a dangerous place, you probably won't survive if you go there. So they kept clear of that one, and then went to the next worst one, where this manticore proceeded to stab one of them through the shoulder blade and into the floor and knock them unconscious. And they had to get rid of it by finding a hunk of meat and, allowing it to have that and it fleeing. Yeah, this is the Torkoal that lived the dig. and then I dragon clawed it to see how much that would do, which does too much. And then the other day, so the second episode session we ran, they decided to go off and help some rock gnomes, which was fun. That was cute, and I was like, yeah, that would be cute. They thought that there was going to be like a weapon or something like that from these dwarves, these gnomes, sorry, that would help them out. Or the flurry will survive the hit as well. There we go. That would help them out. So, yeah, sure. I'm pretty sure I said that was in the campaign. So, yeah, they got there. And then while they're exploring this place, there's like these traps that are like in rooms, and they're not particularly hidden traps. And one of them was a big set of 2 spinning blades. Very like a classic thing of, it's the spinning blades, you have to try and avoid them. So the rogue, we've got an Aarakocra rogue who literally just flew through it. I made him make a dex save or dex check, and he literally just smashed it out the park and I think he got over like 30. He casually just dipped through it. He got to the other side, and then the bard decided to try and do the same thing. There was like a debate between the fighter and the bard. Can the fighter throw the bard through the gap easier than the bard could run through? We decided no, it probably wouldn't happen. So this bard tried to run through and just got caught right along the back, and this blade came across and knocked him unconscious, and absolutely nuked him. And I offered the rogue a chance to help, to say, I will get in and I'll make a check, and if I can grab and then pull away, we'll both get to safety and no damage will be dealt. The rogue failed both of those checks and also went unconscious. So we've got the fighter on the other side, looking at what's happening. Oh, also, I got flamethrower here, which is awesome. So we've got the fighter on the other side of these 2 massive spinning blades that they've just watched their 2 friends get, like, sliced up by. And they're stood there and go, I'm not dexterous, really. And tries the same thing. I'm just going to try and get over to them, because they're bleeding out over on the other side. So they try and rush through, and roll awfully. Absolutely awfully. So bad. And they get a massive gash along their back and fall unconscious on top of their friends. So now the entire party is unconscious because of a trap that they could have walked around. They literally could have walked down a different corridor and got around it. And the entire party is unconscious. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to get a TPK in this way. This is awful. So I let their dog, they have a dog, and I let the dog run off and just start barking like that. I picked up the leaf stone, by the way. I got the leaf stone that I said I'd get earlier, so yeah. Their dog ran off and just started barking its head off like, oh my gosh, my owner's been killed, which wakes up all these gnomes. I should probably read this. All right, men, to Water's Cavern, move out, over. Yes, sir. Okay. And all these gnomes like rush out and find a way of the party enough to where they are no longer bleeding out. One of the party members actually woke up on 1 HP. They rolled a nat 20 on one of their death saves and woke up on 1 HP and was able to do medicine checks. He had 5 rounds in total where he could do medicine checks. And like, it was the rogue, so he was like pulling feathers out of his arms to try and stop bleeding. and he just about managed to do it. And then all the gnomes got here, got to them, and then allowed them to rest. But I was like, oh my gosh, I almost got my first TPK and it was in the worst way possible. Oh my gosh. And they managed to help out in the end. They did get the weapon. They did in the end. It was like a spell book that the bard will be able to use, which is cool. It's cool. But like, very nearly died. Very nearly died. Yeah. Anyway, that's story time with Craig. Story time with Quirky. That's not gonna be that's not gonna be like a commonplace thing. Yeah. So literally, I'm just fighting this random trainer so that I can get to a patch of grass that I can get an encounter in. Ooh, new encounters are always fun. Yeah, and he has a gibble, which is fun, which we kill immediately. And a shield on, which is also cool. I like shield on. Shield on's cool. People hate on shield on. I love shield on. Shield on's great. Yeah. So we win that battle nice and easy. Spaghetti hands it to us on a platter. And this is where I'm going to end the episode. This is where I end the episode. You have the suspense of knowing that that patch of grass in front is where I'm going to get the encounter. But you don't know what it's going to be. I don't know what it's going to be. Actually, at the time of doing this voice recording, I don't know what it's going to be because I'm doing it straight after recording the video. So, back to the big face cam, and I'm just chatting about it. Apparently I'm a bit I don't really know what I'm saying here. Probably talking about winning the battle. We did good. We won the gym battle. Yeah, look at my mouth move. It's not matching up with what you're hearing. Peace!